What's happening, folks? We are here to talk overlay NBA. That is right, boys and girls. The NBA is back on July 30th. We finally get a second sport rolling. We're like a weekend of baseball now, so two sports is feeling real good.
Yeah, it feels awesome. I can get used to this feeling.
All right, we're back now. I think we had a poor connection there for a second. I was saying I'm pretty excited to have two sports rolling.
And I was saying, yeah, I can get used to this feeling. I am also excited.
Just crazy. All those months off it still feels weird.
It does. It just feels absolutely bizarre. And then the more time goes by, it'll even seem more bizarre.
Definitely, guys. So Thursday, I think we just got a couple NBA games to review real quickly. Then we get into a bigger slate that starts at a weirder time on Friday. They start in the middle of the afternoon, so prep yourselves for that.
Yeah, weird times, but action is action.
All right. Well, it wouldn't be NBA, it wouldn't be the Lakers if we didn't get right into Lakers versus Clippers and the classic LeBron James versus Anthony Davis. I'm going to go right with LeBron. I think I recall reading that he played almost every minute the other day, and he's just ramping to get back up into basketball shape. So I think James goes hard today or tomorrow.
I do as well. I will also go with the King.
The King. Man, haven't seen these names in a while. It's feeling good. All right, Kawhi Leonard versus Rudy Gobert. Last I heard, Kawhi Leonard shot 3 of 16, 0 of 8 from 3, and the Clippers got guys coming in and out of quarantine. Give me Rudy Gobert, actually, in this specific situation. I think the rebounds, because I think there's going to be a lot of missed shots. I think he cleans up.
I'm not as worried about Kawhi as you are, but I still like Gobert more here.
Yeah, I think you're going to see guys rusty, and I think rebounders are going to excel in the first couple of games, man. These guys haven't played in a while, so I don't think people will be lighting it up from three-point range.
I'm with you.
Although J.R. Smith did the other day, so you never know. Crazier things have happened. That's so JR, isn't it?
So JR.
All right, man. So we do also want to reiterate, guys, these first couple games, if you got some really good knowledge on it, feel free to share. Feel free to bring it in. I think we're going to see some kind of funky rotations, people getting, back up to snuff. It's like a preseason.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's weird for everyone.
All right, so Zion versus Lonzo. I know Zion left for a hot minute, but he's back and ready to roll. I'm going to once again go with the rebounds. Give me the big guy.
I'm going to go with the guy with the ball in his hands, so give me Lonzo.
I get that. What I like about Zion is he's playing next to the basket. And while I think shots are off, when all you do is dunk and make layups, those are a little higher percentage.
For sure.
All right. Drew Holiday versus Brandon Ingram. Who you got here?
I got Brandon Ingram. I just think he's more needed.
Fair enough. I'll side with you on this one as well. Mike Conley versus Joe Ingles. Early in the season, it was all about jingly Joe Ingles, but Mike Conley really stepped it up pre-quarantine. I look for him to piggyback off of that, and I think the Jazz, I think Mike Conley is, what's the best way to phrase this, more needed for the stretch playoff run.
Yeah, I'm with you. Give me Conley here. I also look for him to continue that positive momentum.
All right, Kenrich Williams versus Nicolo, is it Melli?
Yeah.
Melli, okay. I haven't pronounced his name in a little while. All right, let's see here. This is one I'm definitely going to need look into a little bit further just to go back into the way back and think about who these guys are playing or how long they were playing pre-quarantine. If I remember correctly, Kenrich Williams is playing more minutes, so I'm going to side with him.
I was getting the other impression, so I was going to go with Melli.
All right. That's one that I want to look into more before I talk about it. All right, Kawhi versus Paul George. Don't really love either of them, but I guess I'll go with Kawhi. Even though I'm going to take Gobert over Kawhi, I'll go with Kawhi over Paul George. Just think he's a little bit better.
Yeah, I'll go Kawhi here also.
All right, guys. Josh Hart versus former Cleveland Cavalier Jordan Clarkson.
Former Cleveland Cavalier star Jordan Clarkson.
Yes.
I'll go Clarkson. I think his scoring is more needed.
Yeah, I really liked what he was doing for Utah pre-quarantine from the best of my recollection. Filling in nicely, a little extra added offense for a team that could use it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Danny Green versus Caldwell Pope. No Avery Bradley, no Rajon Rondo. Give me KCP.
Same, but it's a true toss-up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Royce O'Neal versus Kyle Kuzma. This one's easy for me. I like this one. Give me Kuzma. Speak about being needed. I mean, when you're down Avery Bradley and Rajon Rondo, that's almost 40 minutes of playing time right there. I think Kuz is really going to need to step it up.
Definitely. Give me Kuzma here all day.
Yeah, and he's better than Royce O'Neal as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Marcus Morris versus Markieff Morris. Give me Marcus Morris. I think the Clippers are missing a couple of guys.
Yeah, give me Marcus Morris as well. Harrell's out, so.
Harrell's out?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then we won't pick that one. Zubac versus JaVale McGee. I'm going to go with Zubac. I can picture this being a Zubac game, actually.
With Harrell out, give me Zubac.
Yeah, definitely. Clippers are a bit short-handed, and this could be a good time for him to get a little extra playing time.
I will say, though, they do have a new guy who's right in the next one.
Joakim Noah versus Jackson Hayes.
I'm going to go Noah because, again, Harrell's out. I think Noah has to play big minutes here.
Yeah, and you kind of feel like if they signed him for a reason, like
Yes.
This is a good opportunity to give him a little bit of run.
And he's a guy that can obviously play big minutes on good teams.
Yes, and then Rondo versus Reggie Jackson isn't a thing because Rondo broke his hand.
Yep.
So, all right, that felt good. Just that one is more like just knocking the dust off to talk NBA because it's been a while. Definitely got some work to do this afternoon as I figure out which of these guys I want to start talking about for DK. We appreciate all you guys watching. We will tighten up our game a little bit on the NBA stuff as the next couple of days progress, but we got basketball back. What I'm really looking forward to is the playoffs, not just from a real life perspective, but from a DFS perspective. I love NBA DFS playoffs.
I am with you.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Click that thumbs up button, and we will see you later on.
Thanks, guys.